How's it going, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So we're going to break down Nvidia stock today. You guys know the drill. We'll break down the charts, how we're doing so far today. And since it's Friday, we're going to break down the entire week, how the stock did this week. And I also want to go over whether or not the AI trade is done. Is Nvidia pretty much, is the juice in the trade gone? Is there any juice left to squeeze? We're going to break down everything in this video, guys. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and of course, check out the mailing list down below if you guys want me to send you my top 3 stocks every single Monday morning. And the best part about that is it's free, so check it out. Make sure to join, link down below. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So it's about 2:15 right now on the East Coast, so we're pretty much wrapped up the day. We only have another hour and a half left of trading, and all of the indexes, well, are all over the place. We have the NASDAQ down 0.4% as the Dow's up 0.4%, the Russell's up 0.8%, and the S&P slightly in the red here, pretty much at break even, as Nvidia stock is down almost 3%. We're at $120 per share right now, down over $3.30 on the day. And with this move here, guys, we're taking out the lows from yesterday, which yesterday it looks like we hit about $120, $121 per share. So we're taking out those lows and the lows from, it looks like, Wednesday, where we bottomed at least intraday at about $122.60. So we took those lows out with today's move. And in the very short term right here, it does kind of look like we have a head and shoulders playing out. Do you guys see this? Left shoulder's right here. The head's right here. We have the right shoulder right here. So maybe a little more downside could be around the corner with Nvidia stock right now, considering that's what we're seeing in real time, guys. The head and shoulders playing out. Maybe it goes down to 118, maybe 115 if things get a little bit more uglier on the downside here. And pulling up the 20-day chart, you guys can see we're still holding an uptrend. Nothing to really freak out about here or anything like that. Nothing crazy is really going on. We're above the 180 SMA, holding a higher low. If anything, this sell-off, this little pullback, was really healthy. And on the 4-hour chart, let me pull this up and show you guys. If I zoom in, we can see we're obviously still in this downwards channel. And as of today, guys, now that we're down about 3%, we're kind of back in it. We're back in it, right? We're back in this downwards channel. We tried breaking out a couple days ago, didn't fully do it. Now we're pulling down, but keep in mind, we're still above both moving averages on this 4-hour chart here, which heading into the brand new week, we're going to see, I'm waiting to see if we hold this point, maybe bounce off of it, and ultimately break out of this channel, which I still think we're going to do. It's only a matter of time here. Q4, Q1 is typically very good for Nvidia. So once we do get these numbers, guys, over the next couple of quarters, I think that will propel us to these new all-time highs. But for now, we just got to be patient. We just got to be patient. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have been wondering, is Nvidia, in trouble? Is there any juice left to squeeze in this trade? Is the AI trade in general over with? Well, let's talk a little bit about that. I don't think it's over with. We'll break down here what some higher up people are saying. Let me actually pull this up here, guys. Give me a second. And oh, by the way, don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit, and your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. That's linked right down below in the description box, also pinned in the comment section. Or you guys can simply go to stasurfast.com/Moomoo. Get your money. Of course, it helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. So take a look. There's been some skepticism around AI, the trade, Nvidia in general. And recently we got some insight from consulting giant Bain and Company. We actually talked about this, I think, a couple of videos ago, and they issued a new forecast for the company. Let me actually zoom in a little bit, or just in general, the AI industry as a whole. This guy, I think his name is David Crawford, he said, and he's the chairman, by the way, of Bain and Company. He said the market for AI-related hardware and software is expected to grow between 40% and 55% annually, reaching between $780 billion and $990 billion by 2027. And get this, now we all know that the hyperscalers are throwing a bunch of money at Nvidia, like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, the list goes on, Meta, of course, right? And David Crawford now told Yahoo Finance in an interview that companies of all sizes are throwing money at AI, at Nvidia. Well, they will definitely start much more in the future throwing a lot of money at Nvidia, not just the hyperscalers, which is huge, guys. As we all know, Nvidia, their biggest customers are the companies in the Mag 7, right? Well, some of them. They're not their own customer, but you guys know what I mean, right? So if we come down a little bit more, David Crawford said, quote, "We were astonished to see the rate at which, for example, the number of companies spending over $100 million in their annual IT budget alone on AI, and with large enterprises, that's doubled." They're astonished by that, which is awesome, right? Good news, we're heading in the right direction. And he added, it's across the board, with smaller enterprises doubling their spend. All right, I just said that. And he said you can pick any kind of spend or IT budget threshold, and they're almost uniformly increasing their spend, which is very, very good news. And he also added, I don't think that we are anywhere near even the midpoint in terms of AI spending, the AI spending cycle, which, guys, more money, that means more money could be coming down the pipeline for companies like Nvidia, which obviously they're growing big time. If we take a look here at their numbers, we can see here the company's revenue was 122% from a year ago period. It looks like it grew that much in full year. I forget what quarter that is. Either way, I think for the last quarter, 122% growth year over year. Data center revenue was up 54% year on year, driven by strong demand for Nvidia Hopper, GPU computing, and networking platforms. And cloud service providers contributed roughly 45% of data center revenue, and partnerships with healthcare institutions and increasing demand for AI-powered solutions and diagnostics have contributed to this strong financial performance. And take a look at this. At NVIDIA's GPU Technology Conference earlier this year, the CEO estimated annual spending on data center infrastructure at about $250 billion, with a potential total of, get ready for this, guys, $1 to $2 trillion, with a T, trillion, over the next decade. And the company won't dominate the entire market. Obviously, there's other players out there. But analysts estimate its market share between 2025 and 2029 will be over $950 billion. And guys, don't be surprised if that's over $1 trillion, right? Don't be surprised if that's over $1 trillion. So if you think that the AI trade is over, if Nvidia is down bad, they're done for, think again, guys. Think again. Markets have cycles. There's time periods where we're seeing exploding growth, and we're still seeing crazy growth. But when it comes to stocks, there's periods where things slow down, the stock pulls down, and people that are not the true believers, they lose faith. They freak out. They're like, "Oh my God, it's over. The AI trade's over." But guys, I don't think it's over. I think it's just getting started, guys. And we have a lot coming down the pipeline. The Blackwell chips, which are even faster and more efficient, could further enhance the capabilities here for companies. So yeah, get ready, guys. I don't think the AI trade's over. Again, it's just getting started, and that's not to say that Nvidia is going to go up forever. That's not necessarily the case, but over time, I think it will continue to push up 3 to 5 years down the line. And sure, there will be ups and downs, but ultimately that trend, in my opinion, do your own research, I think that trend is going to be up. So guys, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and run the likes up. Let's get at least 150 likes on this video. Make sure to subscribe as well. Check out the mailing list down below. It's free. And also the Patreon. That's not free, but you get access to my Discord, my stock market moves in my portfolio. Every single week I'm doing an update, and every chart, every analysis I'm posting on there, you guys have access to that. So check it out, link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.